on Butcher Field on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. This is Owls women's soccer here on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network. Tonight the Owls with a record of 3-3 hope to snap a 3-match losing streak against the Worcester State Lancers who enter play at 1-3 out of the MASCAC. Good evening, everybody. Sam Feely here with you, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. As I mentioned, 3 straight losses for the Owls after 3 straight wins to start this season, including one against another MASCAC opponent, Westfield State, 4-0 on September 11th, and a loss last time out against UNE 2-1 here at Dr. Butcher Field, and they'll hope to right the ship against Worcester State, who has lost 3 of 4 to start the season, but do have one win against a Little East opponent in Eastern Connecticut back on September 10th, and they sport the reigning MASCAC Rookie of the Week in Chevalier, the midfielder, had a couple of goals in the last week for the Lancers, and the Owls, again, trying to right the ship with a break this 3-game losing streak before Little East play starts on Saturday at WestCon. Ava Chevalier, the freshman out of Brimfield, Mass., the reigning MASCAC Rookie of the Week, 2 points, right? Not 2 goals, but 2 points. Well, goal and assist. 2 points in 2 starts last week for the Lancers. Owls hoping to make it back to the NCAA tournament for the first time in a decade. Lancers hoping to make it back to the NCAA Division III tournament for the first time in 5 years. Sarah Testo's squad. Testo, the 4th-year head coach of the Owls, get a promising start. Again, it started with 3-1, 7-0, and 2-1 wins over Revere, New England College, and Colby Sawyer. But a couple losses on the road, and the comforts of home did not right those wrongs of the back-to-back shutouts at the hands of Wheaton and Westfield State prior to the last match against UNE. We are underway. Worcester State in the blue and gold gradient jerseys, and Keene State in white. Isaac Regali, Melbourne Moore, and Tim Nixon are your officials today for this last non-conference matchup of the season, at least the early portion of the season, but last non-conference matchup before conference play starts for the Owls. The Lancers will start MASCAC play on Saturday as well. They will be at Bridgewater State, the Bears in first place in the table in the MASCAC.
You want me to zoom in? Is it good, or you want me to zoom out a little bit?
Riley Andriski getting the start between the sticks for Keene State. Meanwhile, Ella Gimeni, who is 4th in the MASCAC in most goaltending statistics, between the sticks for the Lancers, and she may have an early test here. Getting past the last defender, but she smothers it and snuffs out that first real opportunity for the Owls. A little over a minute gone by here in the first half. Back to the midfield line, then booted quickly out of bounds for a throw for the Owls. Be handled by Avery Maltitano, senior out of Danbury, Connecticut. Played back to Gimeni. Out to the far side. It's muggy tonight, high 70s. Cloudy. We're expecting a bit of a, not exactly a cold snap, but break in the heat finally in tomorrow's forecast, and may come with a good amount of rain depending on where in the area you are. So good to get this match in now and not have the players or fans be too miserable in the elements or anything. Up to the far side. Good job sliding in front. Cut off the attack by the Owls, forced to reset back towards the midfield stripe. Maltitano was waiting for it on the near side. Instead, try to relay it up the middle. There's Maltitano to cut off the clearance by the Lancers. Going towards the corner flag.
Woo.
Dickinson trying to get the edge with a cross. It's down in the 6. Lancers able to clear at least a little bit, headed back towards the box though. Drops there. Possible setup at the edge of the 18, and then the Lancers will clear. A couple bullets dodge in succession by the Lancers. Hip to hip at the edge of the 18 on the far side. And back to midfield where the Owls will have to reset. Nobody there on that through ball, then settled back towards Keene by Sharp, sophomore defender out of Peabody, Mass. Played her high school soccer at Bishop Fenwick, whose football team, I believe, was the subject of some controversy for MIAA playoff qualification or other possible issues that prevented them from qualifying. It's quite a story in the North Shore community there, because Fenwick is a contender in the around the MIAA Division 2 or 3 tier in most sports. Of course, with football, it's a little different. 8 divisions. Through ball on the near side for Dickinson. Defender comes up to cut it off and force the throw. Right on the edge of the 6 and able to watch it go wide is Keene. Good setup there right in front of the goal, but to no avail for the Owls.
The coach. Okay.
Neither team has registered a shot on target just yet. And we are 5 minutes into the first half. No score in this
It's all right.
non-conference matchup. The last non-conference game for both sides before their conference openers on Saturday. Again, will be Keene State taking on WestCon, and Worcester State visiting Bridgewater State, both on Saturday. 3 o'clock kickoff for the Owls and a 4 o'clock for the Lancers. Those who want to continue to follow your teams. Here's another chance. Dickinson setting it up in front. Scramble in front of the 6. Set out to the edge of the 18. Owls reclaim the ball. Try to start it up again. Again, a good rush towards the net. Dickinson, the sophomore midfielder out of Quaker Hill, Connecticut. And that one a little too strong and result in a goal kick for Keene. Worcester State had not really got much of an advance into the offensive third since the first minute of this match. Field's been firmly tilted in favor of the Owls since then, but now this will set up a throw towards the corner flag for the Lancers here in the 7th minute. Throw comes into the edge of the box. Trying to self-pass to set on tee for herself, Womansky. Swept out, another Lancers throw incoming. Towards the corner. Back to the near touchline. Magarowski got in on target, but snuffed out by Andriski. First sustained attack for Worcester State since that opening minute goes by the wayside, and we are now to the 9th minute of this first half, still scoreless. Sent to the near side over the head of Dickinson, and out for a throw for the Lancers to be handled by Samantha Sharp. Sharp looking to lead Chevalier to the corner, but cut off there. Again, Chevalier with a goal in 2 games last week. Reigning MASCAC Rookie of the Week. Trying to send it up quickly the other way for Cormier. And gets absolutely bodied off. Cormier is only 5'2". It's a tough sell against a much taller defender. Swept out for a throw for the Lancers.
Want me to zoom in here on passes too, or? Yeah.
Throw lob towards the corner flag, then set in towards the box, and on one hop. Handled by Andriski without a shot for Worcester State.
Oh, yeah.
So like this.
Into the 10th minute now, first half, no score. Keene State and Worcester State.
Yeah.
Amalfitano back towards the circle. Able to get past the defender. Extra pass here for Dickinson. Defense recovers for the Lancers. Swept off the edge of the 18 out to the far side and cleared out towards midfield. Sent back towards the offensive third. And settled down once again by Julianne Ernest, sophomore defender out of Columbia, Connecticut. Through ball is cut off. Play was onside. The defense there to snuff out another Lancer attack. As they'll touch to the near side. And then launched upfield. A little too far out of everyone's reach. Dickinson closest to it for the Owls, but Gameni dribbling it to herself into the box to pick it up and clear. 10.5 minutes into this first half, still looking for our first goal, still looking for our first shot on target, in fact.
Oh shit, that was crazy.
It'll absorb some contact there, Ernest. I'll get it back into the front half for now, but the Owls trying to start the other way. Ernest. A bit of hesitation there, and there was in fact a foul on Keene State, so it'll result in a free kick here for the Lancers from right on the line, in fact. This is our first foul of the match.
I know this is a thing.
Just a common foul, no bookings or anything.
Half field.
And from exactly midfield, sent towards the box, opening up a lane for the shot and the save by Andriski. Put on a tee from Androwski out after the free kick. But Andriski saw it all the way. Pretty easy save. Again, there's our first shot on target. Andriski able to secure it. A whistle, and this is going to go to the Owls. The linesman with the one making the call there, pointing the flag the other way. Launch upfield. Maybe another chance for the Lancers. A little sliding tackle there, but no blue jerseys for support as it rolls towards the corner flag. They may be able to buy themselves a throw here, and they do. Another attacker coming in quickly. On that clearance goes out of bounds. Throw in coming for Sharp. Sharp looking for a lane. Drops it in about 25 yards from goal. Taken away by Shuden. Taken back away by the Lancers. Matt Jarowski has the lone shot on goal, able to start the charge the other way, and a lot of contact here along the near touch line. Shuden got tangled up and is going to result in a set piece. No booking, but maybe the best chance, at least in terms of set piece distance, for the Lancers to this point. The last set piece from the midfield stripe ended up being put on a tee for Matt Jarowski. Let's see if something from about 30 here will be more favorable and break the ice early. Matt Jarowski, you had the first shot on goal, will take it and just send it directly out of bounds, not even on target for a goal kick for the Owls. "14 minutes gone by here in the first half. Still no score. Lone shot on goal for the Lancers. Non-conference action between the Keene State Owls and the Worcester State Lancers here on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network. Sharp with a little bit of indecision here. Eventually does send it towards the corner. And Claire Halligan is going to concede this throw. Just about as good as a corner. Sharp drops it just shy of the 18, sent back towards the corner for Sharp. And now we got a whistle. The linesman up on the far side called offside on the Lancers, so it'll be a free kick for the Owls towards their own corner flag on the near side.
Yeah, I gotta get every single one of those right.
And Jarowski got crossed up on that last ball. Does get it back here, sends it towards the box. Fan, another chance for the Lancers, and coming up to smother it is Andriski. So we are through the first 15 minutes of this one. Still no score, and Andriski with one save and a smother of that through ball going into the box with an attacker closing in quickly to snuff out another Lancers chance. Good stop by O'Connell. Sends it towards the middle. Chipped into the box. Not enough speed to catch up to it, but the Lancers will concede a throw towards the corner flag. Sent towards the box, sent back from whence it came. Another chance, chip shot over to the left post. Dribbles to the edge of the box and then swept out again for another Owls throw. From much further out this time, however. A lot of contact there as here's the shot from about 25 and it goes wide left.
All right, where's the goalie at? There he is.
Keene State, after a couple of chances by Worcester State, hoping to tilt the field back towards the direction of the Lancers' goal once again. They stood
What's the women's
early chance the first
right
minute. Not as much for Andriski to sweat about in that one as it was in the last couple. This goes out of bounds. Dickinson, it was off Dickinson, and it'll be a throw for Worcester State. Dickinson hip to hip with her defender up the near side and went out of bounds, but off of the Owls. Might have been a clear offside there if Lemansky did touch that one, it looked like she was behind 3 white jerseys, and the only other Lancer on the far side was a little further back than that, but in the end, the Owls come away with the ball anyway, and we'll have a throw here on the near side. Forbes sending it to the far side. Extra burst of speed, but the defense recovers. Taken right back, but taken right back again by the Owls. Sent back towards the circle for Dickinson, then sent back towards the goal chance here for the Lancers, but attacker bodied off, and Andriski able to pick up the ground ball and boot it ahead. See if she can start the offense the other way for the Owls. Still looking for our icebreaker. 19 minutes into the first half from Dr. Ron Butcher Field on the campus of Keene State College. Sam Feely and our entire crew here at the Owls Athletic Complex. Dickinson able to follow this one over her head in towards the final 18 here. Looking for an edge. Can't get the cross. Went out for defender, but staying bounds. There's the flag. It is going to be, are they called a handball? And it's going to be a free kick regardless.
Am I still on, or is that
for
game one?
Keene State. The cross attempt by Dickinson hit directly off the Lancer defender. Here's the chance. Headed back towards the goal, off a body in front, back towards the edge of the 18. A lot of traffic there, then swept out towards the far side. Ball was stopped dead in its tracks off the Worcester State defender on Dickinson's cross attempt. Stayed in bounds, and looks like the near side linesman put up his flag and looked like handball was the call in that spot. So a set piece in a good spot for the Owls. All for naught. We'll have a sub here for the Lancers, and Amanda Costco is going to come on for Worcester State, and she will replace Ella Tatarczyk. Costco is a sophomore out of Watertown, Mass, who has that school has a long, rich tradition
all the way down there
in field hockey and boys basketball. I went to Lexington High School at the peak of the Lexington, Woburn, Watertown triumvirate in boys basketball, and I tell you, like Lexington had their more than their fair share of great players under Bob Farias, but they grew them on the farm in Watertown too. The Stockmall brothers especially stood out to me, and of course the field hockey squad just never lost for what seemed like decades. Even scoring a goal against the Red Raiders in field hockey was an accomplishment in and of itself. Hey, Ross Curley, how you doing? Out of bounds for a throw for Worcester State. Back to Keene State for a throw here. We're about to hit the halfway mark of this first half. Still scoreless, still only one shot on target belonging to the Lancers. And as this game of throwing pinball continues, we'll let you know that today's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. And by New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference.
Oh my God, I missed it.
Game of hot potato continues on the far side. Al's trying to settle it down at the back line. Everything clustered around the circle at the moment. Trying to find some space on the near side again. Dickinson in a bit of a wrestling match here with Sharp. And the Lancers come away with that one. Through ball with some space here, but maybe not. The whole play was offside from the beginning.
It's not a goalie kick. Okay.
What is that? About 20 yards from where the Lancers ended up touching it. There's a play earlier in this game where Worcester State would probably have been a mile offside that otherwise looked good, as this one is going to go over the end line for a goal kick. That one is more clear cut and was actually had to be called. And the chances that we have seen the Lancers create to this point, they haven't really come on these long through balls. It's just a matter of advancing the ball bit by bit, whether it's by passing or, oh my goodness. Talk about potting off the defender. Keene State player took a tumble there on the far side. We play on, though, to the near side for Sharp. But this is more like what has led to the chances so far for Worcester State. Some good passing, just relaying it upfield, a lot of contact there. And there is the whistle, kind of a late whistle there for the foul on Shooten. Coming in with a late challenge, according to the official on Chevalier. And it's going to result in a set piece from, what, 45 here for the Lancers. And Majorowski will take the free kick, send it towards goal, and hauling in the line drive is Andriski. But that is how Worcester State has created their chances, not
bad
with
offense.
Breakthrough through balls. Right, sprint past the last line.
Hat trick by now.
Ball movement from sideline to sideline and advancing it bit by bit upfield, sometimes with a sequence of throws and putting pressure on the Keene State defense to make them concede those throws.
Go to the ball.
We have another sub for the Lancers here.
So when it's like that, you just want me to stay on the sub?
Sharp playing along the back line. Near side Forbes. Costco.
Okay.
In the middle, through ball, nobody home for the Lancers. Andriski will scoop it up. 18.5 to go here in the first half. And still no score. Tonight's game of the Owls Media Network brought to you by American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com and by Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Owls trying to spring Cormier there, I believe, but cut off quickly. Defense got back. Finding some space here to apply some pressure after it was sent back towards the goalie was Kenyon, but sent back the other way by Gimeni. Shooten on the far side, and Lancers will concede a throw. Almost as good as a corner here, the spot of this throw. As the Owls will make a change, and Riley Devine, Jr. out of Salem, New Hampshire, will come on and replace Allison Kenyon, who had that last little burst of speed there to apply some pressure on Gimeni, and she will take a rest. 17.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Sent up the far side, settled in front of the midfield. Oh, maybe not. Out of bounds to Worcester State. Official's flag, linesman's flag was up
Okay.
relatively quickly in that last play. Just trying to come up to it, settle it down.
I can see it. I just can't find it with the zoomed in camera.
Keene State back line to no avail, and now a counterattack opportunity for the Lancers. And you can see what Majerowski had in mind there from about 40, and sliced it a bit too far wide right there.
Is right there. Blonde girl. No, that's 22. Where's 23? Where? Oh, yeah, she just happened to walk on my camera.
Dickinson. Cut off by Sharp. Appropriate metaphor to use there with her last name. Oh, nice little touch by Callahan. Starts it the other way. Another chance maybe for Majerowski. Play is onside for now. Here's the shot on the right post and a little too far in front of Brewer. And it will be a goal kick. First real time we've seen today that the Lancers offense has found a breakthrough on those long through balls. But unfortunately did not even result in a shot on target or even a shot attempt at all.
What's Worcester State's record this year? You know? 1-3, damn.
Extra pass to Brewer on the right post, led her a little too far. Well, the teams have had their chances. Worcester State is trying to find the gaps here as the first half wears on. Through the first 15 minutes, the field was pretty firmly tilted in the direction of the Lancers net.
Where the hell's the ball at?
Things have evened out a bit more in the second 15 minutes of this first half. Dickinson hip to hip with the defender, sent back towards the Owls' back line. Maltitano able to send it ahead, try to spring the forwards there, back out to the left wing. Halligan's not Halligan.
Crazy.
Cormier's waiting. Takes it herself! Off the top of the net! Well, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself sometimes. And she found a lane through all that traffic to take that shot, and unfortunately sent it over the crossbar and landed on top of the net for maybe the best chance so far for the Owls, but they still don't yet have a shot on target.
That was bad.
Amalfitano with the throw gets it back as the Lancers tried to clear, and now the Owls have it. Shooting back to the midfield stripe. Out to the far side. Hey, Abe, you want to turn on the lights over there? You complete me.
Happy to help.
As always. Played back to Gameni. Saab. 3-on-3 here. Through ball to the near side. May have led her a little too long. Staying with it. Trying to get the cross. Stays in bounds towards the corner flag. Dickinson trying to lift it from the corner. Did get it off a defender for a corner kick. This is the first corner of the match for either side. It will be Emily O'Connell, the sophomore out of Plymouth, Mass, to swing it. First corner of the match, head to the left post over everybody. And Lancer is able to sweep it out to the far side. Well, they have to concede a throw, they will. Brewer with the extra effort to finish off that last play. But the Owls have another chance from the corner of the 18, headed towards the post, headed away from the post. And the Lancers dodge another bullet. And now trying the counterattack. A little bit of hop in the Hobner step. Majorowski able to send it upfield, try to head it back down as it sent back towards her. Sent towards the offensive third for the Owls. Another chance here. Sent back towards the corner of the 18 for Dickinson. Off target along the end line and out of bounds for a goal kick for the Lancers.
Goal kick. For white.
Well, and mass substitutions now coming for
right.
Worcester State. McDonald, O'Hearn, Filati, and Bond all coming on for Worcester State after that last opportunity for the Owls. Okay. We're unable to convert. Dickinson has been in the middle of it all offensively for Keene State to this point. But still no score, still goose eggs. At the top of your screen with under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Tried to find Dickinson, cut off by the Lancers defense. Dickinson still in it. Oh my goodness. Sharp. Is that Sharp or? In the middle of it, there's a circle, getting physical there to clear it. Owls trying the counterattack, swept out for a throw. And there is Sharp. It's gonna could be a fun matchup to watch the rest of the way. Sharp and Dickinson, both talented sophomores. Here's a through ball for the Lancers. Raylan Callahan takes a bump. There's a whistle. It was outside the box, but it'll be a free kick. But with under 10 minutes to go and a set piece from just outside the 18, another chance for Worcester State to completely change the narrative of this one.
Worcester.
Costco subbed in, one of the first subs of the match for Worcester State to take this one from, what, 2 yards outside the 20. Little rainbow on the top of the net, and we remain scoreless.
The person that shot it?
Now in mass substitutions for the Owls. Donegan, Tyler, Moran, and one of the captains, Allison Yansky, coming on for the Owls.
Coming off.
Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, and by the Mellinson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Melanson.
Oh, it's kind of perfect on the ref right there. Yep.
8 minutes left in the first half. Still scoreless, still only one shot on goal to this point. Ended up as a save for Riley Andriski. Owls trying to move it upfield on the far side. Cross into the box, sliding stop. And it'll end up being a goal kick. Gameni slid into position and did not end up having to make a save in that play. It's out of bounds off of Keene State. Another cross set up dangerously close to the net, but Owls cannot capitalize. They have another opportunity here. Jordan Tyler, one of the fresh legs for the Owls. Here's the cross into the box. Kicked away from the dot by the Lancers. Back out to Yansky, the tri-captains. A little too strong here on the near side. Will be a throw for the Lancers. Under 7 minutes to go. Keene State hoping to put an end to a 3-match losing streak. And Worcester State hoping to post their second win against a Little East opponent. Both teams with their conference openers on Saturday. The Lancers will be at Bridgewater State. The Owls will be at WestCon. Here's another chance for the Owls. Defense got in position at just the right moment. Great effort there by Costco. It's kind of my mistake. That's Santa. Yeah, it was, anyways, moving on. Counterattack for the Lancers.
Ooh.
Bodies got tangled entering the box, and no call either way. Raylan Callahan was hip to hip.
Easy, okay.
And we got a player down for the Owls here, and that would be Kathleen Mullen. At the other end, looked like maybe a nice little setup offensively for Keene State, but and I misspoke. It was Abby Bond who got in the way
like the trainer
very nonchalantly. With that ball settling down, able to stop the progress and start the play the other way. But now we've got an injury timeout. Was Callahan for Worcester State and Mullen for Keene State, hip to hip going in towards the box. Got tangled up, and it looks like Mullen took the worst of it. Mullen is up, however. And she seems to be favoring her left arm. You know, it may be football, but you
all right, the team
still gotta have your arms available for some of these plays, and that can be a tough injury to recover from. It's not something that you would initially think would affect your play too much, but when you think about it, and you pull back the lens and think about the overall athleticism needed to play soccer at a high level.
Oh, jeez.
So Mullen, the senior out of Ringwood, New Jersey, goes to the bench. She's got the pink jersey. She's got the pink pinny on right now, and will be swallowed up by Gameni, but she doesn't appear to be too worse for the wear right now, but not gonna take any chances, obviously, trying to rush her back in, especially in a scoreless game, but in a scoreless game, you want to be too short on your defenders. Meanwhile, we're about to hit 4 minutes to go in this first half. Again, scoreless, only one shot on target to this point. No bookings, just one corner kick, in fact, to this point. There's a good amount of chances for both sides, but nobody's been able to break through yet. And the Owls still looking for the first shot on target Trying to get some space towards the middle, chipping it on a hop towards the box, then tap back out towards the touchline, try to send it back in on the give and go. And the Lancers able to clear, but not for long. Costco dancing with it, sends it upfield. Need a little extra burst here from Callahan. Already got tangled up once with Mullen. Got tangled up again, still no call. Trying to get back into the play as the Lancers still have possession. She does get onside. Here's a chance at the edge of the 18. Sent back, swing and a miss though by Callahan. And now on the counterattack, Keene State. Trying to get the through ball up the middle for Tyler.
Oh, shit.
A stumble by a Lancers defender. Now we got a whistle, and it is a foul on the Owls.
She's the one that inbounded.
Sharp. Drawing the foul on Tyler. Trying to catch up to that through ball and maybe be one-on-one with Gemeni for the icebreaker. Instead, we play on scoreless. A swing and a miss on the clearance, another opportunity, maybe a numbers game for Worcester State, then swept towards the touchline. Great recovery by the Owls there after just the slightest breakdown opened the door for a possible 3-on-2. Towards the back line, McDonald taken over by the Owls. We are under 2 minutes to go. Lancers will have to play it back to Gemeni.
That's a cross.
Extra move past Tyler, but Tyler gets it back. Through ball, extra pass. Play is onside, but Gemeni's gonna have to slide and smother this one just at the top of the box. Under 90 seconds to go. Try to spring Tyler here. Trying to find a way around the defender. On her back, Sharp, trying to shed Tyler. Out of bounds.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Owls for a Lancer throw with under a minute to go. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Engelberth Construction. We build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. And by Brickhouse Wings and Grill. Great food, great prices, and great service. That is out of bounds. Off the Owls. Tyler trying to pick O'Hearn's pocket along the touchline. Couldn't maintain possession. Callahan with another opportunity. She has been a thorn in the Owls' side here in the latter stages of this first half with the 15 seconds left. Can the Lancers get one last salvo here on the near side? It'll be O'Hearn trying to send it towards the box. And got deflected just the slightest bit, and we are through 45 minutes with your score. The Keene State Owls nil and the Worcester State Lancers nil. We'll take a timeout and be back after this here on the Owls Media Network, presented by the New Hampshire Army National Guard.
Let me know when I'm ready.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray. Yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall. There she goes, and she's got it!
How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport.
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department Package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself and
a paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the student center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the main theater, or the recital hall at the Redfern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
And we are back at Dr. Ron Butcher Field on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire for Keene State Women's Soccer here on the Owls Media Network, presented by the New Hampshire Army National Guard, Sam Feely, and our entire Keene State crew here as the Owls are knotted up with the Worcester State Lancers 0-0 as we're about to get the second half underway. Just one shot on goal in the entire first half, and it was taken by the Lancers and saved by Riley Andriski of the Owls. Shots overall, including the shots on target, are 6-3 in favor of the Lancers. The one corner of the match belongs to the Owls. Owls have committed 5 fouls to Keene State, to Worcester State's 3. Worcester has been called offside twice. Keene has not been called offside at all. Keene State in white, Worcester State in blue. Second half underway. Last non-conference matchup for each side before conference play begins for them on Saturday, and both teams will be on the road for their conference openers, with the Lancers visiting the Bridgewater State Bears, and the Owls will be visiting WestCon. First opportunity for the Lancers in the second half, swallowed up by Andriski. The Owls on a 3-match losing streak after winning 3 in a row to start the season. And the Lancers at 1-3, with their one win being against another Little East opponent. That being EastCon back on September 10th. Worcester State's lone win coming on the road at EastCon. Keene State, they won their first 3 matches of the season all at home against Revere, NEC, and Colby Sawyer. 2 losses on the road at Wheaton and at another MASCAC opponent, Westfield State, by a combined score of 5-0 those 2 matches.
Stalemate.
Comforts of home didn't cure what ailed them in the 2-1 loss to to UNE last time out on September 14th. And hoping to right the ship here before they visit WestCon on Saturday. Owls offense off to a little bit of a slow start here, but trying to create an opportunity and finally break the ice. Edge of the 18. Play is onside. Defender swarming. He's at him in. Ball in the box. That's what the Owls bench thinks, but no call.
Not a hit. Wait, what? Oh, no, I wish I was just straight up face.
Owls don't seem to be continuing the protest too much. Might have been not as much in the area of a handball as it looked maybe from up here. We play on. First entry into the 18 for the Owls in the second half. Snuffed out by the Lancers. Oh, careless turnover there in the circle. Can the Lancers start up the other way? Through ball on the near side. A little too long. And out of the reach of Maddie Brewer. And she will watch go out of bounds for a Keene State throw. And there is the call for out of bounds with Shuden and Hattie surrounding that one on the near side. Worcester State bench saw the ball go over the line first, and the linesman agreed and gave the throw to the Lancers. Sliding tackle here, and that is a late challenge in the eyes of the referee and will result in a free kick for Keene State. There's still more games against MASCAC opposition later in the season for the Owls, by the way. They'll be hosting my alma mater, Salem State, on October 23rd at 6 o'clock. And they also have the home game against Framingham State at 6 o'clock on October 9th.
No trash talk at all.
So it's a couple things you know about me. I went to Lexington High School, graduated from Salem State. You're welcome. Throw towards the corner, may create another opportunity here, but a good recovery by the Lancers defense. Oh, they will concede the throw, though. The pass to the near side, looking for Costco. A little too strong, and now another chance with a throw towards the line. Can't get the cross off cleanly, but it will result in a corner, the second of the match, and both corners of this match belonging to the Owls. First one was for naught. Will the second time be the one that the Owls cash in, as it will be Emily O'Connell, the sophomore out of Plymouth, Mass, to swing it with the right boot. Here it comes, just outside the 6, headed wide left. Maybe the Owls wanted to get a little closer to the edge of the 6 on that last one. Ended up being touched basically around the PK dot. The Owls reclaim possession, though the clearance was not clean. It goes off the goalie. Lancers try to sweep it to safety. They will have to concede a throw right against the corner flag. Gametti, right place at the right time after the Owls intercepted the goal kick. Started it up the other way, the shot from distance, right off her boot. I think he was expecting it there. Here come the Lancers, again looking for the icebreaker, into the box, some space, swept off the 6. They took Andriski way off the line, and her backs came up to make the save there. A sigh of relief for the Owls. Andriski way off her line, bailed out by her last outfield player behind her. Here's a turnover forced by Shuden. Through ball, smothered by Gametti. The offensive urgency by both teams is clear here in the opening 7.5 minutes. Owls get it back. Try to spring Hattie down the near side. Hip to hip towards a corner flag. Try to spring free and sent the other way. Spiedel settled down by sub. Off the side of her foot. I don't think that's the angle she wanted on the pass that allows the Lancers to take it back. Up the far side, Lemansky. And it will be a throw for the Lancers.
Oh.
Chance for the Lancers out to the left wing. Defense clamping down quickly, though. Some space. Defense clamping down again, sent back towards the back line. Pass back into the middle. Swept off the edge of the 18. A swing and a miss by Costco. Try to ward off the attacker. Goes out of bounds. Was it off of Kenyon is the question. It was. And Spiedel, not Costco rather, wins the throw. Spiedel, extra length on that throw. Bounce around back towards the midfield stripe. Kenyon with a nice effort to try and take it away, trying to get in the passing lane. To the near side for Brewer. Through ball, some space for Lemansky, but not going to catch up to that one nearly in time, and picked up by Andriski. 9.5 minutes gone by, second half, still looking for our first goal of the match. Shots on goal, 2-1. Saves are 1-1 at this point. A team save for the goalies anyway, a team save on that last bid by Worcester State after they had Andriski beat. Be a throw for Worcester State inside the final 18.
That's the person who's throwing? Oh, there we go.
Very close to the corner, in fact. Throw comes short of the box. Sent back out, and the Owls able to snuff that one out. Try to spring the long ball up the far side. Out of bounds for another Lancer throw at midfield. "11 minutes gone by, second half. Still scoreless between the Owls and the Lancers. Non-conference action from Dr. Ron Butcher Field here at Keene State. A fast and furious start to this half. Both teams with their best offensive chances of the match to this point. Things have simmered down a little bit in the last couple of minutes. Lancers trying to start it up again on the far side. Content to play outside are the Lancers at this point. Not crowd in the middle just yet. Here's a blast towards the box, and it'll be hauled in by Andriski. Good job by Condon getting underneath the taller Keene State midfielders to secure that one. Did concede a throw, however, at the midfield stripe. Some changes for the Owls as Kaylee Cormier is coming on now for Keene State, replacing Allison Kenyon. Donegan in the match now. Up the near side, but Hattie was looking the wrong way when that ball was sent through, and results in a Worcester State throw with 32 minutes left.
You want me to just have like a shot like this from now on?
Turnover. Shooting, unable to maintain possession, but Owls still have it. The late challenge, no call. Worcester State coming away with it cleanly. Sent back from whence it came. Brewer cut off. Gonna come back towards the touchline to get it. And a bit too much of a tug there from Donegan to give the Lancers a set piece.
Closing back in.
45 away from goal.
Free kick.
Ernest coming up to take it. Looking for the lane here. Comes into the box. Settled down. And cleared by the Owls. Trying to start the counterattack. Near side. Staying onside is Hattie with some space. She's beaten the last two defenders. Only as the goalie. Backline coming up, looking for some space out the top of the box. The save made by Committee. What a beautiful setup by the Owls. Hattie had the space. Defense came back in time, but found the perfect setup at the top of the box, and Committee with the save the game. Another quarter for the Owls. Headed away from the box. Donegan trying to stay with it. Kept alive. Back towards the middle. A lot of traffic there. And the Owls the Lancers able to sweep it away for now. "30 minutes to go." Another whistle. And
why is it so boring?
Raylan Callahan, the senior out of Pepperell, Mass, and the former Owl, will come on.
Oh, she was Keene State?
In the middle of
That's interesting.
that last offensive rush by the Lancers in the first half. And will be sharp to take the throw and sent back towards midfield. Lancers have to regroup. Towards the corner. Owls will concede another throw. More subs incoming for the Lancers. Costco and Bond coming on.
Oh, one of them. You mean this one or the one that was running in?
Tatarczyk and Condon coming off for Worcester State. 28.5 minutes to go.
Yep. Sorry.
Battle for possession along the touchline. Another throw conceded by the Owls. Giordano with no choice there. Sharp again with the throw. Close to the flag. Here's the rainbow into the box. Headed. Another chance. Set out from about 20. We got a whistle. Offside was the call.
Oh, Worcester State fans here.
Taking a look at some other women's soccer action around the LEC. Wellesley defeating Plymouth State 2-0. Halftime, Castleton on top of MCLA 2-0. Eastern and Westfield State are scoreless in the first half. Curry and UMass Boston just getting underway. RIC on top of Mass Maritime 1-0 in the first half, and scoreless between UMass Dartmouth and WPI. Owls wanted a whistle for a possible late contact there after that ball went out of bounds on Spiegel, but she won the throw, sent it back the other way, and Lancer's looking for a call here, but just keep it moving here. Spiegel again with the throw on the near side.
Okay.
Throw given to Keene State. Nice little header by Cormier, could not connect with Schuden. Spiegel. Schuden gets in the middle of that lane. Start up the other way. Able to get past the defender. Cormier with the through ball. Play is onside. Nobody there on the right side, though. A little too unselfish maybe for Dickinson, and not enough support on the right wing. And that will put an end to that attack for the Owls. Cleared by Gemeni. Turn over to the Owls. Another chance trying to get through two taller defenders. Is Cormier. Lancer player goes down and draws the foul. Forbes able to draw the foul and get the free kick and snuff out another opportunity for the Owls offense. Owls get it back, however, will the third time be a charm. Hattie unable to keep it going, but does drop it back for Cormier. Trying to find a lane. Lancers recover, however. Good pursuit, though. O'Connell waiting. Bring it back towards center. To the near side, and a little too strong. It'll be a throw for the Lancers. 24.5 minutes to go here in the second half. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. And by New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. Another throw for Worcester State. Owls have found more success creating chances on these long through balls. And Worcester State has been able to create most of their chances, advancing it bit by bit. A bid from about 30, though, easily hauled in by Andriski. Crisp passing, relaying it up the near side, forcing the Owls to concede throws, and chances a little closer to goal. Plays really start to develop closer to goal for the Lancers. And the Owls still looking for the icebreaker. Schuden finds some space, gets it back towards the middle. From about 25, set back up. Here's the blast, and into the lap of Gemeni. There was, don't think you can accused the Owls of being too unselfish there. Those extra passes ended up being the right calls. But again, an easy line drive that Keene was able to see through pretty easily for her third save of the match, all of which have come here in the second half. Owls not happy with a no call on that last sequence. It does look like they're going to get a throw at the very least. We're also going to see some Lancer subs here. McDonald and O'Hearn are coming on for the Lancers. Chevalier and Majerowski coming off. So defense for offense. O'Hearn is listed as a forward for the Lancers, but in the first half, Majerowski and Chevalier were two players who the offense really went through them for the Lancers in the first half. See if you just need to get these two players, your two key offensive players, a little bit of rest before come on for the final stanza, maybe, if this one is still tied or at least within reach of some persuasion. Owls right now looking for a way out of their back half. Last minute challenge, sweeps it out towards the touchline for another Lancer throw.
Where's she at?
About to hit 20 minutes to go here in the second half. Tonight's game of the Owls Media Network is brought to you by American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com, and by Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. Throw comes in and is immediately swarmed on. Ball rolling out there. Out. 40 yards away from goal. Launch from distance into the box and on a hop, handled by Andriski. Not something you're intending to get past Andriski from there, but no support for the Lancers in the box there. An easy cleanup for Riley. Meanwhile, back the other way, here come the Owls in a little bit of a bump there at the end. Official is going to come in here and try to ease the tensions here between Cormier and McDonald. Say, all right, let's not let things boil over here. It is a scoreless game, and obviously, with the Owls having lost 3 in a row, 1 point is better than none, but 3 is still better than 1. And then even in non-conference play, this can... The result of this match could be a tone setter with the conference opener on the road at WestCon coming up. Same can be said, though, for Worcester State, having already beaten one Little East opponent and looking to get a positive result on the road against another one. But we got a linesman's flag up for offside. Another offside on the Lancers. Yeah, 3 o'clock Saturday at WestCon. That is the Little East opener for the Owls. And Worcester State will be on the road at Bridgewater State to open up MASCAC play on Saturday afternoon. So yeah, this is a huge test for both teams to try and set the tone going into conference play on Saturday, with a couple of non-conference games for both teams still to come. including, as I mentioned earlier, a couple more games against MASCAC programs for the Owls. Through ball, onside is Callahan, swept away towards the touchline. Kept alive, though, by the Lancers, looking for the edge on the cross, and this is going to be
Worcester State
the first corner of the match for Worcester State.
All right, so same corner, or? Yeah, same corner, yeah. Let's hear.
Costco to swing it. There haven't been a whole lot of set pieces for the Lancers in offensive territory this match. Here's one of them punched down. And referee blew the whistle and is offside, and will be free kick for Keene State with 16.5 minutes to go. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, and the Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Still scoreless, shots on goal, 3-2 in favor of the Owls, with all three of those shots on target coming in this second half. Referee holding up play here for a couple of subs for the Owls, as Tyler and Moran are coming on for Keene State. O'Connell and Dickinson coming off. Dickinson, the facilitator for much of the first half for the Owls, trying to get things started really from the right wing. Gets a rest here. 15.5 minutes to go in the second half. Owls hoping to at least salvage a point out of this one and snap their 3-match losing streak. Deflected out towards the touchline. Good job shedding Giordano. And sent back upfield, took a deflection off a Keene State player. It opens up a window for the Lancers. That is quickly closed. Throw from behind midfield for Worcester State. Right on the line at this point is Sharp. Creeping up ahead of the line. Lob, play is onside. Some space here. A lot of contact outside the box. And is going to be a set piece. Contact came outside the box, but it's just going to be out, again, just outside the 18. This is not going to be a PK, but some heavy contact there from behind after that perfectly executed through ball. Perfectly executed through ball, and might have a lengthy delay here. We got a Worcester State player down, just drew the foul.
New Hampshire, giant flies. This is a lot better than being in the corner,
Zara
by the way.
Filati
there's way less mosquitoes here.
Is the player down, it appears.
Yeah, that's a leg injury. That's not good.
For Worcester State.
Ankle?
He's being attended to.
Might be a knee? I don't know. I never really had a knee injury. Alright, picking him up. Ooh. It's a long ways to go too. This is nasty. Oh, that don't look.
Oh boy.
You don't see the zoomed in version like I see it.
Cannot do anything with her right leg right now.
You want me to stay on this? Alright.
There we go.
Yeah, ball.
There's her fly to fully helped off, and he's gonna end up being a throw for Keene State, or for Worcester State rather, and we resume play. Obviously, with that injury after all that is not terribly too serious, but Keene State got a.
Why do they have to wear pennies on the sideline, like when they're not playing?
Have the next man up. Mindset for Worcester State. Meanwhile, Keene State trying to take the lead. The save made by Keene. Punched away by Ella Keene, the sophomore out of Douglas, Mass. Blackstone Valley Tech product. Fourth shot on goal for the Owls results in a corner. And again, we are still on pins and needles waiting for the icebreaker. 3 corners now for Keene State. Here it comes. Head! Just booted off the line. Lancers looking to get out of dodge. They'll concede a throw. But another bullet dodged for the Lancers. 5 shots on goal in this half for Keene State. They are knocking on the door. How much longer can Keene and company keep that door barred shut? 4th corner just now of the match for Keene State. Only 1 so far for Worcester State. Lob towards the goal. Just over the reach of Keene and out of play.
It's a goalie? Yeah, it is.
Keene was tracking that one. It got overhead and behind her arm on the backhand reach, and thankfully for the Lancers, stayed away from goal and out for a goal kick. But again, the Owls continue to keep battering at the door, no longer just knocking. Here's another chance. Cormier, a little too strong over Tyler's head towards the corner for another goal kick for Worcester State. And a little more urgency here from Keene, picking it up and trying to start it up the other way. 11:15 to go. Keene drives it up the far side. Settled down by the Lancers. And now the through ball on the near side. Brewer is onside. Brings it to her left foot, trying to put it on a tee at the top of the 18 and cleared.
But drop would have even dropped the camera a little bit, like move it down.
Cut off by Brewer and actually off of Worcester State for a Keene State throw. Brewer got bodied off there. It's gone straight out of bounds from Speedle. Kenyon, top of the 18. Back to Kenyon, just outside the box, drives it, still loose, swept away. Still in bounds. Worcester State with another Houdini act. Owls More urgency offensively, but taken away. Brewer cut off at midfield. Will poke from behind, slows down the Owls again. A sliding tackle by Callahan. Keene State players and fans wanted a foul there on Callahan. Thought she got a little too handsy. Instead, the near side linesman looked like flag was pointing to a throw for Worcester State. Instead, it is going to be a. They did get the foul on the Lancers, so it is going to be a free kick for the Owls. And here on the near side is Saab. A swing and a miss. Keene State wanted a foul with basically the spikes up there. And again, nothing. I'll have to settle for a throw at midfield. You can see what they're trying to do, reach out with a foot and try and deflect that through ball. Can't be a hazard with it, though, regardless of your intent. Gotta keep those spikes down. Donegan to throw. Good persistence by Moran. Down about 25, the blast. And a couple of hops wide left of goal with 8.5 to go.
14.
Tonight's game of the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Engelberth Construction. We build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. And Brick House Wings and Grill. Great food, great prices, and great service. A great service here into the middle of the field for the Owls. Trying to take the lead. The shot is deflected and scooped up by Gametti. Under 8 minutes to go. Shots on goal 6-2. In favor of the Owls, all 6 of those shots coming in the second half.
I don't know why they're not doing that.
Only 1 shot on target in the second half for the Lancers. Good defensive recovery. Sent upfield, but cut off by Donegan. And a whistle coming from the back half, from the defensive half for the Lancers. And it will be a free kick for Worcester State. Under 7.5 to go. Drops. Giordano sending it out of play for another Worcester State throw.
Left here. Oh, that's not good.
Shots on target are 6-2 in favor of Keene State. Shots overall 11-7, so overall opportunities pretty even at this point.
No overtime, right?
Closer, certainly closer than the 6-2.
All right.
You see in the shots column on your television screen, a smartphone screen as it were. 4-1 are the corners in favor of Keene State.
So
each side's been he's called for 8 fouls to 6.
Both teams advance.
4 offside calls though on Worcester State compared to none for Keene State. About to hit 6 minutes to go.
Further inbound, right?
Worcester State with a throw.
Right here.
25 away from goal. Lob towards the box, headed down, and cleared by the Owls. Some space up the middle. Pass over the left side a little too strong, and sent back the other way. Nice Spadel. Will body off Cormier here.
Yep.
Concede the throw. Shouldn't able to avoid the handball, but Worcester State able to recover. .5:15 to go. Easy sweep by Spiedel.
Crazy ending.
Trying to set it up for Cormier, but immediately intercepted, started the other way. Brewer on the wing towards the corner, looking for an edge for the cross. Here it comes, headed up. Another chance, drops in the box. No call. Callahan again in the middle of it, slow to get up. Not happy.
Oh, what a play.
It appears that she is with not getting the call. This play is onside for Cormier. Lancers concede the throw with under 4.5 to go.
What's this, out of bounds?
There's a foul. Drawn by Kenyon. And from about 10 yards outside the box, set piece coming with under 4 minutes to go. Here it comes. Punched away by Gameni. Still live in the box and then cleared. Keene State sticking with it though. Donegan gets it back out towards the touchline. Launched back towards the box on a hop and right between the zeros for Gameni. 3.5 to go. Costco misjudged that ball, but Keene State unable to get much momentum there.
No, that can't be allowed.
Contact along the midfield stripe, no call either way. Sent upfield into the final third for the Owls, but then swept back from whence it came. Under 3 minutes to go. No score. This play is onside. Callahan trying to take it away from behind, going in the attacking direction. Brewer turns it over. Spiedel is there, however, she's been a menace in the midfield, but here's a turnover, another chance. Cormier. Hang on.
Where's my coach? Yeah, coach.
They called a foul on Spiedel way back here, about 40 yards from goal. Actually, the ball's going to be back here.
It's the most I've ever seen her react.
From 50.
Tell me when I'm good.
Keene State didn't want the foul call. They wanted advantage. Official directing traffic here for where Moran can take the set piece. Here it comes. Nothing. Keene State wanted a handball. They didn't get it. Callahan with an extra burst of speed. Unable to get it out of bounds. Callahan taps it back out. Brewer trying to find some space. Back to the midfielders. Trying to shed the defenders outside the box. No foul. Clean challenge, says the official. But a bad pass gives it back to the Lancers. Brewer.
1 minute remaining in the second half.
But swept away again. Challenge coming in late, but didn't contact Brewer there. Worcester State has to reset. We are at 45 seconds to go with the throw. Brewer towards the edge of the 18. Tapped out. Here's the shot from about 35. Goes wide left over the end line. 33 seconds. Does Keene State want to press it here, or are they going to be content to take the 1 point? Well,
we'll get some right on the head coach after the game.
Pretty content here, but unable to get it far upfield. official.
9.
We'll probably
7,
walk to the coach
6,
anyway.
5, 4.
Last chance
3,
and
2, 1.
that last little bit of contact. Well, didn't think anything was going to happen at that point in terms of a score, and that
The final score
will
in tonight's
do it.
game,
The
Worcester
Owls
State
and
0,
the Lancers
Keene State
play to a
0.
scoreless draw. 6 saves
Team, right?
for Riley, for Ella
The Owls will be
and
at home
2
again next
for
Wednesday,
Riley
September
Andriski.
25th.
And Gamini making all 6
Hosting
of those
Western New
saves
England at 6:30 p.m. Thank you for coming out and have a safe trip
have
home.
a chat on the Sullivan Tire post-game show with our player of the game right after this here on the Owls Media Network.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
a paycheck that earns,
elevated confidence,
world-class courage,
and we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions,
celebrate our individual voices,
and spark possibility together.
every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/nh.
Welcome to Hurt Skirt or Just Hurt. Our first contestant is suffering from knee pain from a recent running incident. What do we think, audience? Hurt Skirt or Just Hurt? Why not try Hurt Skirt? Make your recovery hassle-free with Hurt Skirt, a patent-pending, stretch-to-fit, hot-cold therapeutic sleeve, proven to stay cold longer and still remain completely mobile. Drop the ice, skirt the hurt.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
To national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
Turn this music on, we still dancing.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
To national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
Turn this music on, we still dancing.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles. The largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
And we are back here at Keene State College as the Owls women's soccer team takes a scoreless draw against the Worcester State Lancers. And Keene State avoids a fourth consecutive loss at 3-1. But we are back with head coach Sarah Testo. And coach, looking at the stat sheet, it seems like your squad outplayed the Lancers in basically every department except the department we see on our screen right now, 0-0, the final score.
Yeah, I mean, we had opportunities. We just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. They were a physical team. We played hard, but we just came up short. Not putting away our opportunities.
Yeah, so Gemeni, you guys didn't have any shots on target in the first half, and both teams were showing a lot more offensive urgency in the second half, but you guys especially. And you get 6 shots on target, but Gemeni stops them all. What did you see throughout the first half that you tried to exploit in the second half, which led to more opportunities, or at least more shots on target?
Yeah, we just talked to them about playing quicker and exposing the weak side and using our speed and just continue to play physical. They were a physical team, and we had to match their physicality.
There were some spots towards the latter stages of each half where Raylan Callahan, a former Owl, she was the one who really tried to, break the ice, both towards the end of the first and the end of the second half, and the defense swarmed around. Was there any particular game plan with her? Back in her old stomping grounds, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, Raylan is a good player. She's explosive. She's incredibly physical. We talked about just keeping her, containing her, trying to slow her down. I thought they did a pretty good job with that. I thought defensively, we're dealing with some injuries right now, and trying to just figure out what our best matchups are on the back line. And, I think that they did a pretty good job with some new kids and some new positions. So it was good to get that out before we go into conference play on Saturday.
Yeah, and you're at least able to salvage a draw out of this one, although obviously, 1 is better than none, but 3 is still better than 1. So how does this set the tone for the conference play opener on Saturday against WestCon?
Well, I think, just cleaning things up defensively, which I think we did. And I think offensively, we just need to capitalize on our opportunities. We had them, but we just we had probably 3 or 4, really good chances to score, and you got to put them away. You can't let teams hang around, and that's kind of what we did. And that's why we tied them, is we just didn't score them when you needed to.
Yeah, but overall, I would say pretty clean game. No bookings on either side, and I'm sure you saw some positives. Riley, passing the 2 tests that she had to pass those 2 saves, and you saw some good movement. I think you saw better overall, like breakthrough plays. You guys were able to get the through balls, and really create chaos more quickly than Worcester State did when they were just more better suited, going sideline to sideline with the passing game, just advancing it, trying to force you guys to concede throws and get field position in smaller chunks.
Yeah, for sure. I think that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and I just think that we saw more of a complete game, which we've struggled with a little bit so far. Playing a good second half, but I thought we played a pretty good 90. But it's just putting those chances away and continue to work on our defensive shape. And I mean, obviously I'd feel better with a win going into Saturday, but I still think that we have a lot of positives to bring into our first conference game.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks.
We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing it out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA championships, Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
And thanks for watching this Keene State women's soccer game on the New Hampshire Army National Guard, our Owls Media Network. Today's game has been brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. And by Brickhouse Wings and Grill. Great food, great prices, and great service. Once again, the final score from Dr. Ron Butcher Field at Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. It is the Keene State Owls nil and the Worcester State Lancers nil. The Owls are now at 3-3-1 with their conference opener coming up Saturday afternoon at WestCon. For Ryan Hearn and our entire Keene State crew, my name is Sam Feely. Thanks for tuning in. Love you, Katrina. Party hard, Caitlin.